Wait, 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 wait. What the fuck? What the fuck? I just read the replies. Egg! Not egg, oh my god, what? I'll be the next one. nah, I'll be like, finding a video from me, it'll be like 2 days, but Eggy said the N-word! Ah, fuck! How? Why this community is so fucking racist? Why are they so racist? I don't say the N-word. I don't say any slurs. The only slur, and I own up to it because it's nice to own up to it. You have to own up to it and not deny it. The only thing I believe said was tranny and retard. I just said them because I can say them because how am I gonna sugarcoat these slurs? Yeah, I've said them in the past. I've said tranny in the past. I'm not saying it anymore. Retard too. Also said a lot of times how you retard. Like that's a slur. That's bad. That's really bad. But I've never said these words. The N word. This is a lesson for every community member. The N fucking word is not something to say. It's not funny. It's only insulting, especially if you're a white guy. If you're black, for example, yeah, I have a point. If you're black, you can say it. You can say it. It's actually like about you. You can say whatever you fucking want. If you're a black person, you can say the word. But I know Eggy is white, and I'm great. I'm so white. I'm like the whitest person I fucking know. How does Julian know he's white though? Has he faced Julian before? I don't fucking know. I never will say the N-word or the F slur when he slurs. Because that's insulting and that's horrible terms that are used to belittle, downplay people, insult them for what they are, which is a horrible. Technically, redneck is actually a slur for Indian people, but it's so widespread now everybody's using it. That's sad. Because these words belittle people, they downplay people, they insult them for what they are. The F slur insults gay people. Not only gay men or gay women, but the entire community at large. The N-word insults an entire marginalized group who has suffered some of the worst crimes, some of the worst insults, some of the worst. For example, Jim Crow. Nobody knows what Jim Crow is, alright. It was some laws that are still technically kind of in place. Just some things are in place, I think. Basically, there was laws. For example, black people couldn't vote in certain states. They couldn't vote. And the areas were segregated based on your color. For example, if I was colored, this is an insanely racist term. Colored is an insanely racist term too. Basically, if you were black or brown, you couldn't have the nicer things. You had to use the worst things. For example, there was a black. I use the term colored. Not because I like the term, but it's called colored. It was called that, even though it's racist as shit. So basically, you are like, for example, like urinals, and like washing like a toilet. Like the white thing, but the white area was much bigger. It was clean, but like the colored area was small. It was dirty. And racially separating people is extremely wrong. It's literally one of the worst things you can do. For example, different areas of towns in the south, somewhere in the north too, but you can't quote me on that. For example, there was rail tracks in some areas. There was rail tracks that separated the quote-unquote black area and the white area, which is insanely racist. This is what the fucking Nazis were doing, like, in Auschwitz. Like, what? They would do that. The South were doing shit the Nazis would do. And if they won, they would have done that. And, like, come on. Eggy's a fucking British guy. He's British. And there's no excuse. For example, Pretty Cam's like 11 years old. He's 15. As I know, he was born in 2011. He's 15, a teenager. He has to be mature enough to realize these words have consequences. I literally, like, when I was a kid, I knew these words had consequences, but I still said them because most people said it to be cool. This shit is not cool. This is like insults. This is like saying you're an idiot. This is like insult. But still are the worst words you can fucking say in the English language and any language. And still like this everywhere. And Eggy, if you watch this, legitimately fuck you, because saying the N-word is horrible. You'll never catch me saying it. And if I say it, you can cancel me. I'll leave the internet because, yes, I'm staying true to my word. If I said the N-word, you can cancel me. I'm not even on. I'm not gonna be on the internet. And I never said that word. I never said the N-word ever. I almost said it. Shit. I actually almost said it. I almost said with the A. My brain works in different wavelengths, but like that word, you can't say it. You can't say it. If you're not black, you can't say it. You can't say it. Because if you're black, this is a term to describe yourself. And for white people, it's a term to say, you monkey! You, like, yeah, I just said something racist. You monkey, you eat bananas. This is racism, yeah. Like, black people are the most discriminated against, even though, yes, this is a bit historical, but we were literally black. The first humans were black. Like, one guy was white. And like the guy populated, there was so many white people. But we're at one moment, humans were all black. So it's like we're insulting our ancestors. And we're insulting some of the nicest people. Some of the people that have said nothing. Some of the people that have the nicest souls. And you probably insulted them because they do crime. But in this economy, in this community, crime is so common that, yes, it's bad, but it's so common at this point. And I probably never have a thumbnail for this video because it's so impromptu. Like, I just woke up to this. And like, yeah, me and my friend Oscar would do some offensive jokes. If you have heard my offensive albums that I removed because they're offensive, I've said some terrible stuff, some racist stuff. I used the N-word in French in the album. But that doesn't excuse it. Offensive jokes or dark humor or whatever is bad and you shouldn't do it. Do not discriminate on people. They have livelihoods. They are marginalized. Almost all people that aren't white are marginalized. So you treat them with a modicum of respect. And a modicum of a modicum of like, treat them nicely, treat them how they treat you, which is nice. And don't use these terms around them, because this is racism, and racism is the worst thing ever. Or like crimes are worse than terrorism, yeah, but racism are still like bottom 3 things in the world. Yeah, see you soon. I recorded this really fast though. Because it just happened like 10 hours ago. I was asleep. That's probably why I didn't sleep well.